Hi there, my name's Andy Liu and I'm from the Edith Cowan University. I'll be giving you a run through of my research on forensically analysing wireless medical devices. So some background information. We're looking at connected healthcare, which falls under the Internet of Things, or IoT as we commonly know it as. IoT device implementation in the healthcare industry is recent, but it is rapidly growing. Just last year, there was about 27 million active IoT devices, with about 30% of them being in the healthcare industry. So you may wonder, what's the need for looking at connected medical devices? One of the obvious reasons is because hospitals are life-critical infrastructures, and they care for those of us who are already physically compromised or in a vulnerable state. There's a big incentive too for cybercriminals, since medical records are one of the most valuable forms of data on the dark web, and they're even more valuable than credit card details. They're valued on an average of $45 per record. And this is because patient medical records cannot be changed in the way that we're able to get a replacement credit card. The records are identifiable, and the right information can be used for crimes like identity theft and fraud. My research will be looking at currently available forensic frameworks and models and seeing what would work in an investigation and what wouldn't. What we currently see is that there is a lack of frameworks specific to these connected medical devices because they're so new. And this makes it more difficult to investigate these devices in the case of a cyber attack in a criminal investigation. But in the broader context, investigative frameworks for these connected medical devices can be used for unexplained deaths too. These devices can be interrogated for information on the time of death and the cause of death for its users, especially when traditional forensics and autopsies are inconclusive. Or they can be used when investigating faulty devices that have killed or seriously harmed their users, so people know who to sue. But obviously, the main need for a framework for these devices is to protect and secure our hospitals. The framework can be implemented and used in a forensic readiness plan to secure our hospitals and protect our patients. In Australia, we're seeing an aging population trend, which means that there are more of us in hospitals, especially in today's current circumstances. We want to be able to know that when we are at our most vulnerable and physically weak state, we don't have to worry about these devices and equipment being cyber secure or any of that. And we'd want to be sure that the hospital will be prepared for when an incident occurs. And this is the main premise of my research, and these concerns are what I hope to ease. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.